Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here in the week of Madden 21 release. It has been a long time coming. We've all been waiting for it a very long time. We haven't had content in Madden Ultimate Team 20 for forever, so it's been a very long time since we've had anything related to Ultimate Team. Y'all will more than likely be seeing this video on Monday, so on Tuesday we will be getting Madden 21 Ultimate Team news. So when that comes out, of course, I'll update y'all on Twitter and all that. I'll more than likely make a video, and so we'll get on that on Tuesday, and then on Friday, probably Thursday evening, we'll have EA access for Madden 21. Then you'll be able to do franchise, regulars, Ultimate Team, whatever you want to do. What I'm going to be talking about in this video, of course, is Madden Ultimate Team, what you should be doing day one. Now, I already made a couple of videos on how to make coins on day one of Madden Ultimate Team and how to build your team best on day one of Ultimate Team, but this is just going to be in general what you need to do, not necessarily coin making stuff or like how to build your team, but things that you need to make sure you're doing from day one throughout the entire year in Madden Ultimate Team, really to take advantage and build that team and keep up with all those God Squads throughout the year. And to do that, we are going to be taking a look at Madden 20 Ultimate Team, and that's because EA pretty much follows the same format every year for Ultimate Team. Of course, they switch up details and like the looks of it, aesthetics and all that, but for the most part, it's the same general idea. Before we get into these tips though, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're not already. If you're enjoying my content, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this one. Comment down below what you are going to be doing for the first thing when you open up Madden 21, whether that's jumping to Ultimate Team, what you're going to do specifically in Ultimate Team, whether you're going to start a franchise league, just play some regular games, you know, head to head with your buddies just to kind of get a feel for it. Let me know what you're going to be doing first when you get Madden 21, whether that's EA access or later on at the official release. Now, I made a list of things that you're going to want to be doing first in Madden 21 Ultimate Team. These aren't in any specific order, but let's just go ahead and go over them. So the Month Master for Madden 20 was, of course, Pat Tillman. Very good card at the beginning of the year. You could get him up to 95 for a while, and the Month Master is always one of the best cards in the game if you can get him and grind him out early and get his fully upgraded card. It's always going to be one of the best cards in the game. So we don't know who that will be yet at the time of releasing this, but tomorrow we should be getting those details. So hopefully you'll be able to decide if it's a player that you want to go for and all that stuff. But for the most part, the Month Master is going to be one of the best players in the game that you can have early on. So looking at Pat Tillman here, it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of just playing games, and then of course getting all the passing yards, the rushing yards, things like that. Now, one of the glitches we had in Madden 20 that was patched was, so for the passing yards, for example, there was that one challenge everyone was doing with Baker Mayfield where you just had to throw it like 15 yards to get it to complete the challenge, but you had like an 80-yard field you could work with. So people just replayed that until they got a crap ton of yards. Eventually, EA nerfed that, and you could only do it one time. The stats would count towards your Month Master stats, and that was it. You couldn't just replay it. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is go look at the Month Master challenges, see what it's going to take, and see if there's any way you could take advantage of those before EA goes and patches things. Like if there's 70,000 passing yards that's required to get the Month Master, maybe we can just replay challenges like we were able to in Madden 20 and really rack up those passing yards, because you can get that done pretty quickly. Like I said, the Month Master is going to be one of the best players in the game early, so if you can grind towards them easily, go ahead and do that. Now, you may not want to spend your entire 10 hours of EA access doing that, but it's something that you can at least figure out maybe you'll be able to do upon the full release of the game, and then when the game actually comes out, you can just spend the night doing it and knock out all those passing yards, all those rushing yards, things like that. Now, this next one is a hugely important one, and it's one that I did not keep up with very well in Madden 20, and that is the daily engagement milestones. We'll see if it's similar or not in Madden 21. It'll probably be similar, if not the exact same. If you didn't know, it was just win 2 games and then buy a pack to complete a daily challenge. Now, winning in 2 games can of course mean any solo challenge, head-to-head, whatever you want to do. Buy any pack, you could buy the silver pack for 500 coins, and then you get the coin quick sell. But more important than the coin quick sell was of course these daily mission rewards that you would get. Now, I didn't complete it all the way, but if you had completed all 300, which is, you know, a lot of days of doing it, you would have gotten a 99 overall power-up pass, you get 15,000, you get coin quick sells, you get all kinds of stuff. But the main things that you're getting here is those power-up passes. Those power-up passes are incredibly valuable. Now, we will see what the rewards are in Madden 21, but it'll probably be something similar. You'll be getting the coin quick sell, you'll be getting the coin quick sell rewards as you complete a certain number of challenges and all that. So it's definitely something that you want to do. It just takes like 5 minutes to log on daily. Go and do it. It's really easy. It's something that you want to keep up with. But one thing that I want to mention is in Madden 20, a lot of times people would do their daily challenges. They would go and do their solo challenges, play the 2, buy the pack, get the coin quick sell, log off for the day. But it might not have counted towards their daily challenges. It was a glitch, it was a bug in the system. It persisted throughout the year, and EA never really addressed it. So one thing that you're gonna want to do in Madden 21 Do this from day one so that you don't lose days. If you lose days, it's a whole 24 hours that you're behind everyone else potentially, so you want to keep up with this. Make sure that when you do these challenges, whatever the daily engagement milestone is, whether it's 2 challenges, buy a pack, make sure that it actually checks you off. You can see here under the description, I have 228 out of 300. Make sure that if you go in and do that daily engagement, that it goes to 229. If it doesn't go to 229, maybe go play another solo challenge or 2 to try and see if that will, get it to work correctly. And if it's not, then you maybe need to contact EA support. They might not be any help, of course, because it's EA support, you never know, but they need to at least be aware that this is an issue. Maybe it's something that's happening to a lot of players and it can get fixed. But make sure if you're doing these daily engagement milestones that they're actually counting towards your total. The next thing that you may or may not want to do day one is buy packs. Now, I am not going to be buying a lot of packs. As y'all know, I am planning on being no money spent, at least on my main account for the majority of the year. That doesn't mean I won't buy packs, because some packs are coins, but I won't be buying bundles or anything like that on my main account. Now, a lot of y'all like to buy packs and bundles, especially at the beginning of the year, and I don't blame you at all, because they're very good value at the beginning of the year. So if you want to buy packs, that's definitely something you can do day one, and it's actually best to do it day one because you're going to be getting the best bang for your buck. Now, what I would recommend when it comes to buying packs is hold off on selling your cards, and that's for a few reasons. First off is that you're probably going to get more coins for that card when the game officially releases, whether that's for everyone that's pre-ordering and playing on the 25th or just the actual official release date on the 28th. More than likely, any card that you pull during early access is going to be worth more when the game officially drops. That's not true 100% of the time, but in general it is. But the other reason you want to hold off on that is because some packs you're not going to be able to open until the game's officially released. The ones I'm talking about are like if you pre-order the MVP edition, you won't be able to get your Lamar Jackson. You won't be able to get your free 82 overall elite player from your team of choice. And again, we'll know what those players are more than likely when they release the Ultimate Team news. But you may want to hold off on selling players because you don't really know yet what your full team's going to flesh out and look like once you have the full game. You may not know which elite player you want to pick. Now, if you do, if you 100% know in your head, I want this player, I want that, then sure, maybe go ahead if you do want to take a chance and sell your cards. But again, I would still recommend holding off on selling your cards because more than likely their value is going to go up a little bit once the game releases. That happens pretty much every year in MUT. You can go check out MUThead. Go watch some other videos on how to make coins day one. A lot of guys go over things like that. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're opening packs. So while you can do whatever you want day one in Madden 21, I would recommend highly, very highly, that you grind levels, okay? It's boring. It's not a lot of fun. There's better ways to do it than others, but it's something that you need to do if you're really serious about getting on top and staying ahead in Madden 21. This is incredibly important to do, like whether the max level is 40, 50, 60, whatever they give us on day one, it's very important that you get out ahead of everyone else with the levels and stay ahead of them if you want to be competitive, because you get a ton of coins when you max out your level, especially if you're one of the first couple people to do it. They get those packs towards the 40 through 50 range. They're worth more coins the earlier that you do it, so the faster that you level up, the better. Now in Madden 20, we had this challenge here that everyone did for a while until MUT Heroes came out, and it was literally just, you want to look for a challenge that's very fast. This was just a one pass. You could do a streak to your fastest wide receiver. It was a touchdown every time. It got you the XP, all that good stuff. It was very good. Of course, if there's something faster, like just kick a field goal, that will probably be quicker. So, keep that in mind when you're doing your challenges. Also, pay attention to how much experience you're actually getting from them. Just because you're getting a challenge done faster doesn't mean it's better if you're getting half the experience as one that takes just a couple seconds longer. So, as far as grinding, you can either do one challenge over and over and over, and yes, it's very, very boring, so if you don't want to do that, I totally understand. But I would be grinding through challenges in general to try and level up as much as you can if you don't just want to straight up grind it out. Now, playing head-to-head is fun, and a lot of people will want to do that, and I totally understand, but that is not going to be the best way to level up right at the beginning. If you're not as obsessed as leveling up quickly as I am, then sure, go ahead and play some head-to-head. It is a lot of fun. You can play with your buddies, all that good stuff, but that is not going to help you level up quickly. It takes too long. The games take too long. You're not going to get as much XP as you would playing a real person as you would just grinding out challenges against the computer. It's kind of lame, but that's just the fact of how Madden Ultimate Team works. So keep that in mind. If you want to level up, playing head-to-head is not going to be the best way to do it. Now, sort of in that same vein of grinding to level up, you're going to want to grind to get those free NAP players. Not necessarily NAP players that might be like a fantasy pack or like the theme diamonds like we had last year where you could grind a specific player and get that. You're going to want to wait and see what players you get from your free packs when the game officially releases. So I would hold off on any of those. But for ones like this one, the NFL Epics that we had in Madden 20 that we got the Baker Mayfield and Deacon Jones, like these weren't choices. These were the ones you got. So these are good ones to go ahead and grind out, get you XP, work towards that leveling up, and also get you some good NAP players that you can use on your team. An 86 and 86 quarterback were very, very good at the beginning of Madden 20. Obviously, it probably won't be a quarterback in Madden 21 since the majority of us will be getting that Lamar Jackson, the MVP Lamar Jackson. You might not be, and that's fine. But if you are, then obviously don't work towards any NAC quarterbacks. Just going to be a waste of your time. But work towards any free players you can do while playing solo challenges because you'll be racking up on that XP and getting good players that can really help your team for when the game officially drops. So that is about it, guys. We are finally almost upon Madden 21. We got about 4 days till EA Access comes out. So I am incredibly hyped. I know a lot of y'all are as well. Again, y'all comment down below. Let me know what you're going to do first thing when you boot up Madden 21. Really interested to see what y'all want to do. I know what I want to do. I kind of went over some of the stuff here. I'm really excited to get back on the grind. I'm ready to be putting out videos for you guys. So again, make sure you are subscribed if you're not already, if you want to see all the videos as I put them out. And in particular, if you are interested in no money spent or just saving money if you spend money on packs anyway, but you don't want to spend as much money as normal, my channel is going to be one for you this year. So again, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed that one, and I will see y'all in the next one.